Welcome back. I hope you guys didn't miss this too much. Sorry, it's Diana. It's Dinos. We have Dino Melon on Unknown. Now, I know what you guys are saying. What map are we on? We are on Disturbed World. We wanted to do different types of maps, allow kind of variety. We've seen a lot during like most leagues. You play the normal maps, but we wanted to do something a little bit different. Allow more fun variety and allow everybody to kind of get a change it up besides what they're used to. We know Unknown overall is one of the weaker killers, and that means he's going to struggle on a lot bigger map. But I mean, everyone's playing on the same side. Whoever, it kind of depends on what serve makes a little bit more mistakes. And unfortunately, we have the Unknown spec bug, which means we will not get chase music at all, and we will be hearing a lot of extra noises that you normally won't hear from any other killer. I think the only other killer that has that same issue is, I want to say Spirit. We have a lot of those issues with Spirit. We do start chase with Elo. So we have, I didn't explain it because I was talking about the map, but we have Ego versus Mercy. And we have Dino playing for Ego, and then we have Elo, Doc, Comeback Arc, and Merch playing Survivor for for the Mercy team. And do we get this? I don't think we get that. Really good greed by Elo here. With that down. Oh, really good minding by Mr. Dino Melon. And it looks like we do have a lot of pretty good gen pressure. Pain is coming in probably pretty early here. And we do end up seeing Pain Res. We have main building. Hook. Oh, we have two main building gens actually. A very, very rare kind of gen spread, I want to say. I think it's a tag. What a beautiful TP by Dino, doing really good on Unknown, getting a lot of pressure, a lot of tags. And it looks like Laura has ended up leaving the main building gens. I feel like you need to pop this early, no? I'm pretty sure we're set up for this. No, we're not. Will this go second? I think this might end up going second here. With this reset, if Dino can have a really good body block here, and they don't make it in time because they are really far. Oh my, I didn't expect it. What spread are you? I didn't expect Ronaldo to go second that early. And with a double main gen, you need a unlucky. Oh my goodness. You just need as much chase time as you can get, and Survivor so last with Ronaldo going second here, this could be very unfortunate. It seems like Doc will be able to pop main here, and Ace looks like they're going to be able to rotate in for his pull. I don't know why we're waiting so long for his pull. I mean, I get it, but if Ace gets tagged here, that could have been very bad. If Ace ended up getting tagged, that could have been very detrimental. I assume Ace will end up getting that trade. No, Lara coming in. Lara should be able to get this hole for free here. And with that, we are infected. We might try to play for a cutoff. We are playing for that cutoff. Ronaldo not able to get his weakness off, but able to life. What is this cat? Okay, that's giving me a headache. What a fast down though! What a tunnel of 3 gens? 2 almost? It's kind of insane. Dino playing really out of his mind right now, and Merch able to pop the 3rd generator, but it kind of seems like, oh, look at that 3 gen. Holy. Oh, we're cooking. Dino in a great, beautiful spot. We're trying to find the reset. We should hear it. We hear it. Oh, we get a hit on that. Dino's gonna be able to get a tag on Merch. Almost ends up hitting that. Doc and Ace getting a lot of gen pressure here. We end up seeing, it looks like Lara is seen. Will we be able to get a tag or will we end up leaving? Kate already injured in a 3v1. I can't believe we're at a 3v1 this early. I'm gonna try to be on the survivor spectate more because of the audio bug for unknown. At least this we can hear the chases and everything for everybody. And I think we're not staring at the unknown. Oh, it ends up bouncing off the wall, so we actually don't get the weakness UVX tag. It is back on. We are still in chase. We are doing a very phenomenal looping. But with that, it should be a tag coming down to Lara here. We did end up getting a reset onto Kate. With that is going to be the death. Really good TP. We need to cleanse these TPs. And we're here for a body block, but we don't get it. Merch now in chase. It's too late for that body block. Really good dodge of the UVX, and it looks like we are going to be taking our, probably our pain res onto Lara, because we have a pain res in this corner. Really, really good job by Dino Melon here to be able to get this hook, and it is going to be a pain res in the middle of the 3-gen. Our survivors, this could be a 4K possibly. He gets hit by the UVX. That's so good for Dino. Oh, he tried to kick it. Oh! Oh! Oh my goodness, what a tag. And we see Ace going back. Ace went back to the gen. Ace needs to be really, really careful here. If Ace plays this bad and greedy, this could be it. This could be the game. Does not get hit by the UVX, so really, really, really good. And TVs. I don't think he makes this vault. No, he does not. That is going to be another down. And I'm assuming Lara and Kate are just stacking. But this is going to be a pain res, so this means that generator stacking is not going to be able to get... Ooh, actually, do they... They're not doubling. That's not a pain res. They might be able to pop that generator, and... Merch has a ticket. They're not able to pop that generator. Lara in a very dangerous spot at the moment, but it looks like she is able to sneak by and get to unhook. Our survivor is playing it very well. Unfortunately, we're not able to get that pain res on Ace, but that means we'll be able to hold it for later. It looks like we are going to be healing in a lot better and safer spot than we were earlier. But that means that Kate needs to be careful not to give a tag. And this generator is going to be passively regressing this whole time they were resetting. If Dino can find this reset, this could be really huge. And instead of 99 in the heal, they give the information about the resetting. But thankfully, they're not resetting in that 3-gen. Merch is not overplaying. He is going to be put on this last generator all the way in the corner while they get these resets in. So at least he's getting progress while they are resetting and able to do something that benefits the team. Really good tapping. Still gets hit by the UVX, but I mean, I don't understand what they're on this gen. I don't understand why they're not taking the generators almost pop. I feel like they could have popped that. But I mean, I get it. They spread out the pressure, put more pressure on Dino. Now 2 generators are above 60%. It puts a little bit more pressure for him to be able to get fast downs. If he messes up, that means they're able to capitalize off of that. Merch is now in chase. Oh my goodness, Daniel played this so well. And almost got a free down because of it. Merch in chase, but has a UVX. He has to be able to. Oh my god, that was beautiful. And with that, Dino ends up teleporting, trying to find Lara in a bad position, but with them putting the gen pressure on that instead now, it puts him in a very good and dominating position, I want to say. Both sides doing a really good job of keeping the pressure up. It's just which side ends up making the fatal mistake more, or in who capitalizes off of each other. He ends up TPing to the generator in the corner, but that generator has regressed so far. Merch is putting the pressure on that edge generator for now. Lara back on the generator close to Shaq. Doesn't get hit by that UVX, but that was really close. Dino just kind of a cellmate. Slowly losing a lot of gen pressure is what's happening right now. We are in protect Shaq. Does not end up getting that UVX on Lara there. Ends up getting the UVX. Here's a quick TP. This will be more than likely a tag here. Good dodge by Doc there. With that, we do see both of these generators almost done and almost completed, but we get a free skill check. Ends up missing that skill check, but I think as Dino, you should realize that this game is closing out and you need to find Kate. I think if Dino can find Kate here, it puts him in a really good spot for up to a possible 8 stages of all 4 pressures is going to be really good for him. Especially on this map when you should be able to hold like a lot of really long chases. I would be looking for Merch at the moment. Oh, they don't find the reset either, and they're able to get the reset. This is a strong position to be for Team Mercy. Now it's attacking this 3-gen, which one long chase could pop. Again, I think Merch should be the best case scenario. If you can get a quick down on Merch. He is playing that really smart, putting down the clone on the generator. I think Ace did a really good job baiting that. He baited the TP, now he can work it kind of for free. Really good UVX tag there. Dino is in a tough spot, but I mean, it's still a really good position to be in. You still have a lot of gen pressure, you just need to get it down. If Dino can get it down here, it would be all the difference. He actually, Ace does not get the, he doesn't stop the gen regression. What a tag! Ooh, that was really smart. I think with that might be what he needs because he still has painters on Ace here. He makes that painters before they pop, I think. He does, 100%. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know who wins it. Oh. We're gonna be holding between both. And with that, we get a UVX tag. It should be a pull coming in shortly. We do get the pull, but maybe we get a UVX tag on a merge. Merge actually avoids getting his weakness off. Oh, Mercy doing a really good job right now. Very beautiful dodging. The final gen pops. And it looks like we were gonna play bouncer. Oh, we get a medium ball. With that, Shassy's pop. Oh. That's gonna be the death of Merch. That's amazing. That is going to be a basement hook here. This is a possible 9 stages right here. This is a very good position to be on if you are Dino here. Nine stages, 4 fresh against unknown. I think is very, very doable if you are team Ego here and playing serve. He's gonna force him out, and that is gonna be 9 stages. Really well played by Dino. We will be going into intermission real quick, and we'll be right back with Mercy on Killer and Team Ego on Survivor. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. We are on Unknown. We have... Oh my god. I had a struggle with his name. Yo? Well, I want to say his name crazy, but we are in chase of John Arbuckle. We have... Okay, I need to do it because I can't hear. Okay. We have Ego on Survivors. NBT, Xander, John Arbuckle, and Dino Melon, and that is going to be the first down of the trial really early. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful down already, very, very early. If you are Team Mercy, this is what you want. I was informed, so everybody here can know and be on the same page. Mercy does have a -2 penalty because of them submitting late builds. We have a time limit for builds, so we can have everything go smoothly day of matches. Since that happened, they have received a penalty, and they need 11 stages to win instead of 10. So 10 is now a tie, and 11 is now a win, instead of 9 being a tie and a 10 being a win. With that, we also, oh my goodness, Elo doing a very phenomenal job getting that tag really early and getting another. Where did Dino go? Dino just WK'd out of there. John needs to have a really good chase. We are kind of just WKing all the way around. Very important for John's chase to last here for a while. I would even say a body block. It looks like we teleported away, and we're catching out Dino here. Oh my goodness, what a really good play. And with that, our second hook, our second painter is coming through. I mean, that's a very good start if you are Team Mercy right now. You need everything to you just need to keep getting these fast downs. Unfortunately, Unknown is one of those killers that you can have really long chases against. His power is very unreliable and very easy dodgeable, so he needs to be played in a certain way, and you just gotta be hitting your shots, you gotta be outplaying the survivors, but they're doing a really good job of rotating, getting the unhooks very quickly, and John's second chase is very good. John, there's a killer in front of you! Unfortunately, we thought we were seeing and played for a M2 instead of a 3M1. Really good job dodging that attack, and this should be an M1 coming through. John taking another tag, and he needs to have a good chase here. It is all depending on John how this trial ends up going. Oh, he caught him in a bad rotation. He gets infected. First generator pop. What's our next generator? We have 2 generators pop. 2 hooks on the board. We're pretty even. Oh, really good fake of that. And that is going to be a death hook now coming in on John Arbuckle here. This is very dangerous right now to be Team Ego with a pretty decent gen spread here as well. I want to say very even on how fast the death hook survivors are coming in. We ended up getting a... Wow, that was some immaculate game sense there. Ended up understanding and hearing where she was, and now you gotta be really careful. It's funny that Dino and Elo use that same exact shot on both sides, but now you gotta be careful. You gotta be able to get a quick down on John here. John being FTP'd is gonna be all reliant here on... Oh, really good. Did he sleep? Oh my goodness, he just left. Is John dead? Wait! Wait! We panic path! We panic path really bad there, and that is going to be the death on John Arbuckle at 3 generators remaining. We're ahead of what Dino was, and this could be what Wait, what is happening? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. We have 2 injuries on the board. We don't have a gen that's ready to pop yet. We end up seeing Dino running to Shack, but again, one mistake coming through, and we do end up seeing Noid in play right now. Noid also can make a huge difference. We don't know he's behind us. I don't think we're communicating about where our teleports are. Our clones are not being talked about, and it's really starting to hurt the survivors. Xander injured, top of main. Dino having to pre-leave because he is being pressured off of the generator. We don't see him. Oh no, Xander! What is happening? I don't want to say it, but I think at this moment, Mercy has a huge advantage right now. So many injuries right now on the board. So much time wasted on resetting. And even if they do end up popping all the generators, nobody is in play. I think we might see I think there's a high possibility of a 4K right now on this undecided board. This is looking very ill for Team Ego right now. Dino being in chase at the moment. We are thinking about a rotation, but I don't think we're gonna be rotating. We did see the clone disappear. Oh, we don't give a tag. Felix does not get that tag. Unhook coming through. Xander is probably gonna be back in chase. We really want this tunnel out. I think we're gonna be playing that 15 seconds of BT. Why are we playing up here so much? Oh, we have BL. You have full exhaustions. I just remembered that. Really good by Xander there to kind of bait the shot. We are back in chase with Dino. We really need this. We really want this infection. I assume Felix is gonna be able to pop the generator up top side of the map, but now Dino has to win a few 50s. Ooh, we still get the M1 though. Really good. A lot of injuries coming through. Gotta be careful if you are Ego here. One wrong move and that will be. Oh my, you got that. BP comes through. Felix ends up popping his generator, and we are now on Felix. Our survivors playing this very careful, playing for the reset. If they can get this reset off without Felix being found or the reset being found, you put yourself in such a huge position to kind of bring the match back and slow down the pressure that this unknown has. Felix still playing very aggressive, and this could be very bad if he gets attacked here. I think Felix just needed to play slow and not be found. Now that we have a chase coming in, this can be very bad if attack comes through. All that resetting is kind of for nothing. We're already at 5 stages, and this is our last pressure we need. We need to. I think we're gonna end up losing the pallet. Oh no, we ended up actually dropping it. This could be good. Really good job by Felix there. But oh, I think if he just walked around, he would have got that tag. Where did Dino come in? How are we on Dino? Dino, no! Where did Dino come from? How did we get tagged on Dino? That was insane! I was so focused on Felix, I didn't realize Dino was just there. But with that, Dino is now on death touch and 2 generators remaining. We're in a very tough spot for Team Ego at the moment. And I think we're on Claudette as well. We have found Xander scratch marks and gen pressure. But thankfully he is a BL. Felix is not on a generator. Xander being pushed off. Our gen pressure is now non-existent. We are in chase on the worst tile in the world. I will 100% say that. The Z-Wall port lane is not a fun tile to play unless you're playing against a Blight. I will stick to that. I'll die on that hill. It's so scary to get rid of clones because what if he just teleports there? If you're like teleporting at that moment. We don't find Phillies, which is really good. But now we are really close to Dino. Dino needs to be careful not get found here. 6 stages is a lot. Remember, 10 stages is a tie. 11 is a win for Team Mercy. But there are two generators remaining. And we know there's no clone up on main or this far corner gen, which means we know potentially what survivors are. And Felix has to be careful because he is injured to the SCP. He's been found. Target has been spotted. This is kind of the big person that you want because of him being fresh and injured. He needs to have a really good chase here and allow his team to skip gen pressure. One good chase can change the tide of this game. Dino will work on a generator that has very little prog. We do have a weakness on him. Good UAVX shot. No, with that mind game and no palace nearby, this should be the death. Wait, we did have a pallet here, right? Oh no. Our final pain is gonna be able to come through. We are gonna be at 7 stages. Again, we still have our trump card in our pocket that our survivors do not know about. And look at attack on Dino. If Dino does not hold the chase here, this will be almost curtains for Team Ego here. It is kind of all relying on Dino having a good chase. Dino last and winning these 50s. And he ends up making it all the way to tile and doesn't get infected either. Good infection here. You're gonna... Really good dodge. He is still in a tough position. There is a teleport here. Really good fake, but he does not have much to work with. It was all kind of relying on Dino's pathing. Really good. That's really good. Hey. Yeah. Wait. Why are we? I'm stunned. What are we doing? Yo, coming through. I'm stunned. I'm so stunned right now. I don't know why we decided to grieve that. You know he had an eruption. He just killed that generator. We had to know he had an eruption. He did. We know that. But with that, we're at 8 stages. We hear him. We just played for Dino here. I think you should have healed Dino first. Because Dino being death hook. That's just dead. With this hook, that will be 10 stages. We have officially reached tie condition here. Wait, am I wrong? Wait, 1, 2, 3. I'm wrong. We're at 9 stages. My bad. I was mistaken. But no matter what, we're in a strong spot being killer. Let him pop that gen. If I am Elo right now, let him pop that generator because I have no way for Xander. we needed to keep... John needed to live a lot longer, I think, over the game. The fact that John died very early and we were given so many tags kind of put us in a really tough position to keep gen pressure up. With that, the infection coming through. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Yeah, that's all that. Really good job making an attack. Did really good job. And we're able to make it this, but I don't think we get our... Oh, we do get our head off. Ooh, if I am correct, Xander's West, no? I might be wrong there. I could be highly wrong, but if I remember correctly, he's on West Coast. So that explains why he ended up getting that tag. Really good. You saw a pilot here. And we're on a new generator now. I think it's just too late to be on that generator. I ended up holding W key. It looks like he's on West. I don't remember though. Oh, and that will be down, and this will be tie condition right here. But if you want to win, you just camp it. If you want to confirm win, you just camp it, and there's no way, nothing they can do about it. I was kind of hoping that snipe hit, that would have been phenomenal. Really good TP, and that is gonna be the 4K1 on Disturbed Ward Unknown. With this, we end up taking Team Eagle's pick, winning it. Now we are going to be going on to the Artist with Team Mercy not being able to lose. So if Team Eagle is able to take Artist, they will end up in a tie. But we will be right back with Artist. Hello everybody, we are on Aries of Crow. Hold on, I'm sorry, I know it's bright. I usually have filters ready for this, but I forgot what map it is. There we go, we can all see now. I'm sorry, my apologies. Oh my goodness, I'm not ready, what? That would have been an insane hit, especially him being on West. We have Xander in chase. We have Dead Sands. And with that, we might be getting some bird action here. Really good dodge. I think we get that with the pin. Do we get under that? No, we don't. With that, first down already in play. We do hear gen pressure already. Not a lot. And we're going to the basement. We go into the basement. We're having a basement party. We do have a lot. Oh, we actually have a decent amount of gen pressure actually from Dino. With how fast that down was, we do have a good amount of pressure. We ended up missing. Really good for our survivor team here. Trying to get some free tags and or free bird tags here. Dino is about to be in chase, and we know that Dino's here in this corner on this generator, but we don't want to allow the survivors to get free unhooks. Ooh, Dino in a tough position. Gets a bird tag, unfortunately, and we're going to be trying to go in basement, but I don't think we can get basement here. I don't know if we'll be able to get the saving time. No, with that, Xander will probably be going this second. We're really trying to get Dino here. And with that, Xander will end up going second. We are going to just let him go. Dino doing a really good job dodging all those birds here and not giving a down. Oh yeah, stakeout, that's what I'm hearing. We're going to be pressuring Mr. Felix here. Ooh, what another good bird tag. That means John Arbuck will be the only survivor able to go for pull. Never mind, Dino was in basement. Ooh, does make sure he gets that mend out of the way though. Dino's still in basement, but we're not gonna care about that. We're gonna be fully looking for Claudette here. We want this to be a 3-1. 2 injuries already on the board is really huge for our survivor, or for our killer here. I mean, we're not injured. Oh, he makes that! Holy! But with that, he is now dead at the corner. Can we pop one more gen? No, we don't really have the gen pressure for it. But we do end up popping a good amount of generators, allowing our survivors allowing our chase for Xander to not really be in vain. And even though he died early in basement, he ended up popping a good amount of gens, and hopefully we get all resets coming through. We are all healthy now, but we know where all our survivors are. We are now in chase with 2 survivors on an Orman tower. Dino, he's in front of you. No, help. Dino's just like me, for real, for real. I don't have eyeballs either. Really good patience setting that bird up. Even though we get the stun here, Dino in a very unpractical situation. We get the grab, really well played. It looks like we're gonna be playing for a really quick pull here. Did we make that? I don't. We almost, if we hesitated anymore, we wouldn't have been there. What the? My lights are starting flickering. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. I don't know what just happened with the lights, but we haven't a lot. Oh, we saw him. He didn't see him. With that, we do have birds. It looks like we're gonna be changing targets here. We tried to get that bird tag just so he didn't make as much distance. John leaves his generator. Wait. Why did we... I wonder why we rotated who's on what jump. Maybe because there's a lot more resources there, maybe? Wait, we're interrupting our other gen. What's happening? We're kind of just running into each other. That chase on Felix just kind of ran into both generators. Though it luckily didn't end up hindering or giving tags on anybody. It kind of did slow down John from keeping pressure up on the gen. Now we just have to be careful, get this reset, but I think we might find it. We do end up finding this reset. Oh, I didn't. I clicked the wrong button because the numbers don't match up. Dana doing a good job of extending this loop, but I don't think we made this actually. We're coming to M1 here. John back in his gen. Unfortunately, Felix again not be able to do anything. And with that, we are taking some pot shots at John. We do see him rotating now. I think we saw him rotating there. I feel like we have interrupted a lot of our gens, and during this 3v1, I feel like Felix's chases have ran into a lot of our gens, so the pressure that we do have been building up kind of goes away because now we're not able to work him correctly. And he's able to just kind of force people off the generators that they're on. Now we know where John is. We know that Felix is somewhere over here. If we can find him like we did, we have to force... We are now forcing John to kind of rotate. Oh, we were. Because of that. But now, we're just gonna keep pressuring everybody. Dino's dead. Dino's 100% dead. I think this is a 4K too. I think we just interrupted gens too much, unfortunately, and that just ends up hurting our progression and our consistency to keep the pressure up. And now we just look for, I say we just look for John here. Get both players injured and put ourselves in a really strong position. That is exactly what Merch is doing. If he can get the tag on John, it forces Felix to play really unsafe. And we have found Felix. Whoa. It looks like we are just playing, kind of allowing the generators to regress very slowly. We're in a very... We got a bird tag. John didn't see him. Oh no. Can we get this tag onto John here? Really well played, but he should be able to get the birds off if he just wraps around. And then he takes the vault here. We wouldn't have got the birds if we vaulted. Now we are in chase with John. Not a lot of progress, so we have time to commit to this generator. There's nothing here. We already done a call. No, we didn't. Oh. That was really good by John there. He just full sent it and it ended up working out. John just needs a last. Ah! There's a pain rush right here. Oh, goodness. Oh no. If John ended up, if John died corner there, I think he probably said Jen. I feel like a 4K1 is usually really doable against the map, but a 4K2 I think will be very difficult for our survivors to do. DBD is a very balanced and very well-made game. No bugs. But really good job by Merch here to secure the 4K2. So we will be going into set 2, round 2 with Ego needing the 4K3. If Ego does not 4K3, they will not end up getting the tie they need, which is, I would go for a tie. If they end up tying, they still end up losing, and Mercy will end up taking the win for week 2. We'll be right back. Okay, I hope you guys weren't lonely or didn't miss us that much. But we are back. We are back with Dino Melon on Artist. This is going to be a very tough situation to kind of be in. If you are Dino, you have to 4K3. If you want to be able to have a decent standing for the group stage, you need to be able to, or at least them, not to have a loss. They have a very heavy task ahead of them. Dino hitting birds on dock though. Really good job here. Good tag! That's what we needed. We do see Ruin in play. Ruin is very important in this situation right now. Good job. Ends up making it a 50-50 because of the bird. And with Agi in play, this is going to be very important for hook placement. We do know Ruin is still, unfortunately, which means if Ruin ends up going out early here, this could be what ends up, unfortunately, losing it for Dino. Dino can't really amp here too much. Oh my god, it looks like we're going to be... A pull early here is the right thing. We didn't see it. We have to just harass. Merch doing the right play, actually, I want to say. Because if Merch can force Dino to stay at hook, that means they get so much gen pressure. And with that no bird pack coming through, Merch was very smart and realized it. They just need to pop 2 gens for the tie, and that's a win for Team Mercy here. We are just trading. We don't get the tag. Honestly, I think A should have just stuck Gen instead of try to play. I think Bandit here should have just stuck Gen. If he would have stuck Gen this whole time, I think that Gen would have ended up popping for Merch's chase. As we know, this is a Gen with high progress. Really good by Dino being patient, understanding what Bandit wanted to do. Bandit gonna agree so he doesn't take the bird tag and make distance. One more gen is all they need to do. If they're able to pop one more gen, that is win. So they had to play this smart, play this really well. Getting shock pad out of the way. Ruin is cooking that generator in the corner, but it might just not be enough. We are going to be getting the reset. Oh, I forgot to click. Going for, it looks like all presses here. End up missing the bird, but we'll see the tag and Jungle. Done it a little bit. She needs to be able to make it all the way from these gens and this hook. And we're on the Ruin. Oh, really, really old. Shoot Ruin. Shoot Ruin, please. Shoot Ruin. Looks like we're going to be trying to slug and try to get down on dock here. Really good mind game there. I think this might be a possibility for attack here. Really good read by Doc. I will do an M1 coming through. We get to pick up no more Ruin, no more passive generators, or regression. This is tough. This is really tough right now if you're Dino. Patient, only 2 survivors to have a hook. We need to turn them out like now, but there's nobody. Merch is just cranking away. And with that, that will be a down onto Bandit. Really a path and be able to take Dino away from everything that's active. Even with a pain that's here, we're not going to be able to do much, unfortunately. A generator. Sorry. A generator has already been kicked 3 times, or 3 times, but it's across the map. I mean, if they just double it out, they win. Nice bird tag. But really no way to stop that gen from popping, if I'm being honest. We're gonna already be going for a 4th stack of pain rolls. We should have WQ that. Oh, I thought he was on W key. And with that, all 4 stacks of pain rolls is... Wait, no, it's Ela. I thought it was... Nancy's got her, not Merch. I mean, it's still gonna be really hard. I still think it's impossible. Without no eruption and with Ruin gone already, eventually one of these gens will end up popping. Unless we can get a snipe. If we can get a snipe on Nancy, maybe we can do something. Aw, but she healed. Or she hot locker. Dino is like one of the few killers like doing a really good job. Getting another tag here, it looks like. He's just playing something that's so difficult. I just don't understand why they're not doubling this out. They could have doubled this out, I think, a while ago. I don't know, I don't understand. Ooh. Wait, can she pop in time? Nah, she can't. Really good job by Dino. Dino playing immaculate right now. What? Was it? I thought it was. Oh, I thought it was a 4K3. Oh, it was a 4K2. I mean, okay. My bad. Still. I still think popping. I still think doubling a gen is fine. Sorry, my bad. It's a 4K2 is what they need to tie. But without payment, I mean, he doesn't have eruption. Doubling out a gen is not a bad idea here to get. If they do double out one of the gens, they're in a really good spot. But I think Dino might be able to do this. Dino needs a 4K3 here, my bad, not 4K2. Oh, that's why I got confused. I kept saying 4K3 for the win. My bad. I got it mixed up because I kept saying 4K3. It's been a day, okay? Leave me alone. I'm on like 2 hours of sleep. I've been up since like 3 a.m. I said 4K3 one too many times. It's playing in my brain. Ooh, what a really bird. I thought that bird was gonna down. You know, I think he might be able to do it. They're all resetting. Without, if he's able to do this with no, like with Ruin gone at 4 and all pain races used at 4. There's no way. They will pop at least one more gen. It's all coming down to this. He has no more room for mistakes. One more gen pop will be the end of this game for Team Ego. If Ego wants to make this a tie, this is the only chance he has to do it. Oh, Laura, no. We're playing the good guys here. We have everybody at 2 hooks. Now we're in the intense moment. Oh, they're doubling. Descend it. Dino, you can't pick. Dino, you have to go for that. No. Oh, Dino did amazing. But unfortunately, with the tie coming in, that means even if he 4Ks now, it's too late, unfortunately. Dino did an immaculate job for his team, and I thought he was gonna pull it off for a second, like 100%. It's just unfortunate that Ruin spawned right in the open, and he wasn't able to capitalize for more Ruin value there. I mean, that is a fine. Keeping birds on top of Nancy is really good for attack, but ends up missing Nancy. Really good dodge there, and she should be able to get this off. Nancy playing really well, really good path read. And we do have high progression on all these generators here. Dino just put in a really difficult situation, and unfortunately, there's just not enough. I wonder if Eruption would have been more reliable in this situation, but again, if Ruin would have stayed up and not be in a unfortunately terrible position, I think he could have carried it, and with how well he played, if he had Ruin that entire time, I think he would have won this. Survivor's doing a really good job though. They're playing really slow. Try not to make the big mistakes. With that, our fourth generator pop. All generators have popped. Laura, be able to get it. Unfortunate for Dino here, being put in a really tough situation and almost pulling it off, I want to say. Did a very, very, very good job. And that will be another hook onto Dog, I think. Really good performance here. And with that, Mercy will be taking their match of week 2 for a 2-0. Thank you, everybody. This will be the last match of the night. And we'll be back tomorrow. It looks like we want a 1v1. Oh, it looks like we're getting a 1v1. We ain't done yet. We're gonna have one little bit left of content, y'all. We gotta do this right for doing this. But not easy. We are in chase. Bandit is, I bet it's a really good 1v1 play. I've seen him play it a lot. Really good by Dino that they get the bird, but he does have a double pallet setup here. Really good patience. Ooh, really good bird. Oh, Dino almost, or Bandit almost vaulted that. He wanted to. He really wanted to. Dino putting himself in a great position. Really good birds. Good greed by Bandit there, but is this it? And it is it. And we're getting an artist more. Again, we will be back tomorrow. I hope you all are just excited as I am. We have Eventide versus Tamashi. We also have Unholy versus Raven. So 2 fun matchups, and we'll see you all next time.